A story is told of a rabbi who asked his congregants, "Why don't you come more often to synagogue?" The congregant replied and said, "Rabbi, I would come more often. The trouble is, it's so monotonous. It's just the same thing every single time I come." Kol Nidre. Some of us only come to synagogue on Kol Nidre. Some of us come more often during the year. But this year, very many of us are not able to join us here in the sanctuary for Kol Nidre. And of those of us who are here, the experience will certainly be different. And nevertheless, this is coming to the time of Kol Nidre, the time, perhaps more than any other in the year, in which we think and reflect on how important Congregation Beth is to us. I want to tell you a story about a famous fighter pilot in Vietnam, Charles Plum. Charles Plum was shot down. After 75 successful missions, he was shot down and he was taken captive, kept in captivity for 6 years. On his release, he used to travel the world, speaking, telling people about his story. One time, Plum was sitting in a restaurant with his wife in the middle of a meal, and a man came up to him and said, "Charles Plum." And he said, "Yes, do I know you?" And the man replied, "Well, you don't know me, but I know you, because I'm the person who made your parachute. I guess it worked." That night, Plum couldn't sleep. He thought about that man who had essentially saved his life. He asked himself, how many times did I walk past this person, not really paying any attention to him, not knowing who he was, and yet he packed my parachute. He saved my life. My friends, as we come to Yom Kippur now, I want us to reflect on who has packed our parachute. Who are the people who have made a difference to our lives? Who are the people who have given to us in a way which has enhanced our experience and the lives that we live? And now, my friends, I want to ask each of you watching this video to ask yourselves, what are the ways in which Congregation Beth has over the years packed my parachute? Have you and your family experienced a family simcha in this sanctuary in which I stand now? Maybe a bar mitzvah or a bat mitzvah, a wedding here. Or maybe Beth was there for you at the other end of the life cycle, for a bereavement. Have you received calls over the years from people at Congregation Beth just to see how you are, just to let you know that we are here for you because you are part of our family? Have you been inside this building and benefited from the security which is arranged by the community to ensure that we are safe when we are here? Have you been to a service and afterwards gone to a kiddush and enjoyed the beautiful food prepared and put out by Congregation Beth Have there been times in your life that it's been very important for you to have a minyan, and you came and you prayed with the minyan arranged here at Congregation Beth Have you been here for high holidays, if not this year, then in the past? Just reflect on how much work goes in by so many here into ensuring that everything goes smoothly, that your high holidays experience is as good as it could possibly be. Friends, how has Congregation Beth packed your parachute? And now I have to ask you, please help Congregation Beth by packing its parachute. We need you for our future. We need you for our survival. This year, many people have not bought high holiday seats, and so if that's the case, I invite you please to raise your Kol Nidre donation in order to cover the cost of the seats, if at all possible. In general, I want to appeal to each of you watching this, please give as generously as you can. By doing so, you will be packing our parachute. You will be giving Beth a lease of life, and may Hashem strengthen and bless all of us so we can experience many years together in this beautiful community. Gemar Chatima Tova, good Yom Tov.